Hey everybody, it's Paul. Hey, I wanted to do a video on the Seydel Saxony Chromatic Harmonica. A couple days ago, actually about 4 or 5 days ago, I was reading some reviews and all this kind of stuff about this harmonica, and I got real excited about it. I didn't previously own any Seydel chromatic harmonicas. I've primarily had Suzuki and Honors. So, my curiosity got the best of me, and quite frankly, reading the reviews got me very, very interested. I've not heard or read anything bad about Seydel's chromatics. In fact, I've heard quite the opposite. I've heard they're very, very, very good. And quite frankly, now I've seen it. So I called my buddy Ron over at Rock and Ron's. I said, "Hey man," I said, I told him what I wanted, and he said, "Yeah, I got a couple in stock." So I figured, you know what, I'm going to go down there. I'm going to check them out. Dropped over there, and he had two. He had the one with the matte cover plates, which is what I have here. So I've got a matte cover plate model of the Saxony, and there's also another model that's got the chrome cover plates, which both of them look amazing. I just happen to like matte cover plates on my chromatics. I don't care for fingerprints. Fingerprints get I don't know, the smudges and everything. Maybe it's just me, it's personal preference. But anyway, he had them, and I bought one. And quite frankly, I got very, very excited. The first night I had this, I played it for, I don't know, about an hour and a half and just could not put it down. I haven't been able to put it down since. What an amazing harmonica. Anyway, okay. Matte cover plates on this one. Okay. It's got the rounded holes, rounded mouth holes, air holes, mouth holes, whatever. Okay, silver plated mouthpiece, which is nice. That's the higher end harmonicas typically have that. It's said to facilitate saliva flow, which scientifically speaking, I'm not 100% sure of that, but I have read it, and it's something that I've come to understand. That's why they do it. The mouthpiece itself is actually contoured. It's not rounded like the Suzukis are doing, and it's got a metal comb. Okay, the metal comb. Boy, I'm hoping the lights in this. Anyway, I want to be able to do this harmonica justice. It's an amazing instrument. The size of this harmonica is something that struck me right off the bat. If you're a 270 player, if you play chromaticas, 270s, you're going to love this instrument. I have here, this is a Chromatica 270 Honor. Okay? Standard. I mean, they've been around forever. They've been used by many of the greats, and quite frankly, the wood comb, that pear wood with the brass, that tone is just amazing. But if you look, okay, it's pretty much the same size, okay, same thickness. The mouthpieces are of similar shape. The Seydel has a beefier mouthpiece, and so on and so forth. Couple things. The slider on this is extremely smooth. It's really, really smooth, and no rattle, no noise, which is really nice. The mouthpiece, there's no leakage around the mouthpiece, so it's a nice airtight instrument, and it's very, very responsive, which, quite frankly, I was pretty blown away by how responsive it is. And the airtightness is super cool, because you don't feel anything escaping around that mouthpiece, which is really nice. And if you look at it, you can kind of tell. I mean, you can see that it's a fairly tight seal there. So, from a size standpoint, if you're used to the 270, you're not going to have too much trouble adapting to something like this. This has the high-end appointments, that I just kind of pointed out. The size makes it nice to be able to, you can cup it. So, if you're playing with mics and whatnot, much easier to cup because of the size. Let's see, what else? It's just a fantastic harmonica. If there's one thing that I could say that I would maybe change about it, and this is trivial, it's not really even something that I would change about the harmonica itself, but it would be the case. The case is, it's like of cardboard construction, that standard stuff. But I think a lot of the companies now are making these plastic ones. So, but it's a nice fit on the inside. I love that Seydel gives you the polishing cloth and all that stuff, and it latches securely and all that good stuff. But if you travel like I do, fly and whatnot, you're throwing these things in your backpack or your suitcase, and I don't know, I kind of like the security of the plastic case. So, trivial thing, but it's about the only thing that I could say that I would change about this. The metal comb definitely gives it a nice punchy sound. Let's see. So you get that. It's just got a real nice punch to it. I love the response of this thing. It's just. Alright, so anyway, love it. I absolutely freaking love this thing. I love the size, how it plays, the responsiveness, so on and so forth. Anyway, if you're thinking about picking one of these up, I would highly suggest it. It is a great harmonica. I'm kind of a harp geek. I've got a bunch of them, and aren't we all? That's the funny thing. I don't think I've met too many harp players that aren't like that don't have them laying around, cases of them and whatnot. I just think that it's inherent in our nature. Anyway, 270. I've got a bunch of them, and I've had a chance to actually to take a look at this harmonica in comparison to some pretty damn nice harmonicas. I have a Sirius here, S48. Made by Suzuki, and quite frankly, I think Suzuki is doing some fantastic things with their harps, their harmonicas. This is a Sirius S48. Okay, I've got the Suzuki Chromatics SCX48 and the 16-hole model. Okay, so this is a key of D Chromatics. And quite frankly, I have to be honest with you, for the money, I think if you're going to spend, $180 or whatever it is on a chromatic harmonica, I'm not sure that the Chromatics, the SCX series, can be beat. They're just amazing. I've got a Super 64 here, Hohner Super 64. Okay, I have a. I've also got the Hohner the SCH, the 2016 Chamber Wang model, the old ones that they don't make anymore. You can buy parts for it, but whatnot. Anyway, if there's one thing that I wish that they would do with the Seydel Saxony is make a 16-hole model. They only make them in 12-hole models, and they do have an orchestra model. They call it an orchestra model where it's tuned like a 14-hole harmonica. So you get that extra G and extra C down on the bottom. So it actually, the first hole starts out that way, and everything kind of shifts. So it's very much like the 14-hole tuned that way, but it's got 12 holes. So and I've got my SCX, the 16-hole. So anyway, I have had a chance to take a look at that harmonica in comparison to a lot of others, and quite frankly, I think it definitely stands up. Better than stands up. It is an amazing harmonica. If you're looking to maybe get one, I would highly suggest it. I don't think in fact, I'm sure you won't regret it. A couple guys you could check out. One of them actually to check out is Chris Bauer. He's got videos on YouTube. If you haven't checked him out already, and you're interested in some jazz and things like that, on Chromatic, he is a really good player. So check him out, and he plays these. So got me pumped. So anyway, oh, and it's got the little, they come all, with the little key, the little key tag. You can buy those from Seydel directly, in sheets. But I can't say enough about the thing. If you're looking to buy a good Chromatic, in the, what is it? I don't remember. It was like $350, something like that, in that range, $400, $300 to $400 range. You can't go wrong. Anyway, if you guys have any questions, any comments, whatever, let me know. I hope this helped one way or the other, tip the scales. It really wasn't an educational kind of thing as opposed to maybe a suggestion. So have a good one. God bless, and have a great day, guys. Night. It's nighttime here. So see ya. Bye.